Hello, this is Kinetic, and this is the audio version to an article I wrote over at ablekinetic.com. It's called 3 Reasons Why It's Great to Say No. You can listen to the audio version of the article right now, or if you choose to read it, you can click on the link, which should be showing up about now. Here we go. 3 reasons why it's great to say no. The other day, I heard something about how we should stop saying no and embrace a yes attitude. My first reaction to this was, wow, it really depends on the details. While it's a romantic idea to say yes to everything, this behavior can be quite impractical. At its worst, saying yes too often drags us away from accomplishing our life goals. At the very least, it delays advancement. Saying no can provide more time, resources, and energy to improve, achieve, and create value. Here are 3 reasons why it's great to say no. Quote, "It's only by saying no that you can concentrate on the things that really matter." Scott Belsky. Number 1, saying no shows self-confidence. Being able to say no shows self-confidence because it means you can think for yourself and be decisive. Having the ability to say no is necessary as we struggle to achieve our life goals. I say struggle because that's what life is, a struggle. We improve as we go, and our self-confidence shifts up a notch. As others see our self-confidence grow, they may respect us more, or at the very least, not suck us into their toxicity. Quote, "Information overload on all levels is exactly why you need an ignore list. It has never been more important to be able to say no." Mani S. Siva Subramanian. Number 2, saying no shows strong focus on priorities. It's way too easy to get distracted in life. New information, media, and people's drama are flying at us from every direction. To actually make headway in accomplishing our goals, we must strengthen our ability to say no. The only way we can really focus on our priorities is to say no to what is not a priority for us. This applies to non-productive relationships, ineffective activities, and toxic behavior. As we strengthen our foundations, our ability to say no grows because we prioritize our life goals. Quote, "Half of the troubles of this life can be traced to saying yes too quickly and not saying no soon enough." Josh Billings. Number 3, saying no avoids toxicity. Ever heard the quote, "Give them an inch and they'll take a mile"? A well-placed no improves the outlook of these situations tremendously. Life is full of sticky, potentially toxic environments. Whether it's toxic behavior, a toxic family member, or a toxic situation, a well-placed no, without apology, can vastly improve our serenity. It also bumps up our assertiveness to another level. A related tool is to think of people as neighborhoods and treat them as such. Quote, "Focus is about saying no. And the result of that focus is going to be some really great products where the total is much greater than the sum of the parts." Steve Jobs. A disclaimer, sort of. I assume the individuals reading this article are responsible enough to navigate their own life situations. I will make no attempt to cover every exception where saying no might not be the right answer. Will saying no apply to every situation? Of course not. I leave it up to your good judgment and experience to evaluate your decisions and what is best for your situation. If you're really stuck with the situation, I recommend running it through the Tino filter and see what pops out. You may be surprised. Quote, "You have a right to say no. Most of us have very weak and flaccid no muscles. We feel guilty for saying no. We get ostracized and challenged for saying no, so we forget it's our choice. Your no muscle has to be built up to get to a place where you can say, 'I don't care if that's what you want. I don't want that. No.'" Iyanla Vanzant. Closing thoughts. Although uncomfortable at times, the ability to say no improves our lives tremendously. It keeps us out of toxic situations, improves our focus on important priorities, and boosts our self-confidence. The ability to say no keeps us on track to accomplish life goals while saving precious time, resources, and energy. I don't remember the source, but I really like this quote. "Luck favors the prepared, and fortune favors the bold." Bold people move forward and improve. They have the guts to say no when appropriate. In motion to improve, achieve, and create value, Kinetic. That's the end of the article. Thanks for listening. It's time for the music.